I'm Kevin Harlan. Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. So Boston wins the tip. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown.
There we go. There's got a lot of free buckets there. I hope so.
I'm great.
Some Ritz.
Look, Spider-Man, a Spooder-Man.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Pass to White. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket by Harden.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Harden. Nobody near Leonard. And the three off target. It's tipped. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Pass to Harden. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Outside, White. Good on the three-point shot. White's got 6.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by Cato.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Shot clock at 6. A shot by Pritchard, no good. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Challenge.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
What's that they can do?
On defense, the Clippers to the wing right side. Pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up.
Brown making things happen with his defense. Catches them off guard and wastes no time starting the break.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
White looking around. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession.
Hell no.
And gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless
No,
pass.
I'm
He got
really
away
happy
with
with
one there.
Right wing. Back to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing. The Clippers trail. Knocked away. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Wall. To the middle. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden's shot is good.
Great focus from the clever guard, James Harden. I mean, so good at staying with his shot, even under duress.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Down low. Pass to Pritchard. Now Boucher. Pocket 6. Takes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Dunn. Takes the 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
It's time.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Celtics leading by 3. 3-pointer, Pritchard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Simon. Out to the wing. It's a 2 from Pritchard. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Beyond the arc. A putback. Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Another shot. Harden drops one in down low. GA here about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Queta. And here is Brown. Hasn't made one yet.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Harden outside. A three ball. Some solid defense from Brown.
Really good shot contest there. Made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Shireman. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Outside Leonard. Now, here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well, and an efficient player because of it.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Poked away and stolen by Simon. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
To the wing on the left. Out to White. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard from outside. Connects from three-point range. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Done outside. Out left to the wing. And here's Collins from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. So it's the Celtics now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Hauser. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the technical free throw is good. 102 left in the first half of the game. Pass to White. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Dunn attacking. Misses the layup. Celtics leading by 4. Outside White. Out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. Here's Queta. Pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And that one's good. Leonard.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pritchard up top. Now here's Brown. Got it off in time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Boston on top, up by 1.
Wow.
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Pass to Hauser. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to White. Brown outside. To the left side wing. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Leonard. Here's Dunn. He's done with the slam.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 1. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Hauser. Over to the left wing. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Right, exactly.
Take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys?
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Dunn misses. The Celtics with the lead. And stolen by Dunn. Inside. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Brown.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. His third foul so far.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics. Number 20.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Walsh. Pritchard with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Brown outside. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got the lead up to 5 now.
Yeah, Sophie, my boy.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense. Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
To the paint. They get the rebound. Pass to Walsh. And stolen by Leonard. Now Zubac. Pritchard up top. 8 points for him. Over in the corner, White.
That's not me.
And
You get older, know how
it's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Oh.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Over to the wing. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 2. Boston needs to get off the shot. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Playing with me. That's all.
Just got 5 now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that.
Thank God.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Washington. Brown outside. He's looking for Simmons and finds him. And a fast break now for the Celtics. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Lopez over to help. Back to Simons. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the...
What happened? What happened, man? What happened? You talking to me? What happened, man?
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten
You tell it to
away
me.
with
You're
that
not
a
the
few
same
years ago,
person.
but
What
not anymore.
happened?
No way.
You still
Now
the same
you've
to
got
me,
be
my friend.
stationary on those
What
screens.
happened?
No extra hips
Nothing
or
changed.
elbows, or they'll call it.
New year, same you.
And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
Oh,
Heading into the
God.
break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of
Now
action.
tell them how you stuck in Boston.
And so it's Boston with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Tell them how you stuck in Boston right now, yo.
Pass to Pritchard.
He's going to come pick you up.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First 2 fouls.
And stolen by Dunn.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it.
That's how they come pick you up, yo.
Harden outside. For 3. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
Another guy who can light up the scoreboard. Harden is a stat sheet stuffer.
Boucher the screen. Here's Walsh. Now Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Leonard has it in the corner.
Hey!
And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 7. Simons from outside. Leonard on the wing. We're just over a minute and a half now.
Come on, boy. Hey, boy.
Rebound Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Simon.
Oh,
Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now.
Indian?
Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
One-on-one here. Now Boucher. Simons surveying the D. Harden outside.
Get that shit out of here. What's wrong with him? Because he losing. Tell him he a loser. He's gonna lose. He gotta get picked up in Boston. Tell him you gotta go pick him up in Boston. Look, he missed 2 free throws. They're free. They're free. Look, tray ball and his eyeball. Stop playing with my boys, man. Somebody come pick this nigga up in Boston, please. He at the terminal.
confidence too. As a matter of fact, I mean,
He at the terminal right now, man. Go pick him up.
he's doing all this work
Still down by 10. Still down by 10. Oh, don't jump. Oh.
Leonard. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way.
This is as easy as it gets.
Ain't no getting back. It's only a minute left. It's only a minute left. There's no getting back. It's only a minute left. There's no way you can get back at all. I don't even care if you made 23s in a row. You're not getting back. It's over. See you later, alligator. I can stay quiet because I already know this game is over, buddy. Hey, tray ball in his eyeball again. That's why I'm staying quiet, because the game over already. You feel me? No trade for him. You want to see a trade, Rob? I'll give you one right now. Look, huh? Oh, go got him. Oh, look, trade. I told you, trade, Rob. Yeah. Give me that. Yes, I know. Oh, my God. Trey ball again. Bang, bang, bang. Shit like that. Really?
Solid play. Definitely, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just on
oh, look, another Trey Rock. Another Trey Rock. Another Trey Rock. Bang, bang, bang. Yo, Tay, you know what's even better? Because I was live the whole time. I don't need to screenshot it. I'm going to send you the tape. Look, I'm about to end it right now. I was live broadcasting.